Chelsea beat the mighty Spurs 1-0 to advance to the League Cup final with a 3-0 aggregate score. Jules, this felt a little too easy over the two legs and kind of weird with all the deflected goals.
Yeah, the goals, the VR.
Like two of the three goals.
Yeah, the penalty that was chalked off as well, rightly so. I mean, the three big calls were the right calls made. I mean, I don't know how they gave the penalty in the first place. The Kepa out on Lucas Moura. I was like, wow, okay.
Well, even the other penalty. I mean, you expect a professional referee.
Completely.
I mean, look, this is what VAR is there for. Mariner, a few years ago, he was more highly rated than he is now, and I think he's kind of like on the way out.
Like
But this was a terrible day at the office for him.
Oh my God, horrible. And I think again, we go back to what we said after the first leg. This is the gap between Chelsea and Spurs right now. Spurs don't have enough good players to be able, I think, to compete, especially over two games with Chelsea. This is...
What did you think of Tuchel's formation?
Yeah, I mean,
Could you figure out what it was?
But you just go, and I guess this is a good game to experiment. I think he knew they were never going to get knocked out and losing 3-0 over there. And then the fact that you score early-ish, puts you in such a comfortable position.
You only need to lose 2-0, remember?
Yeah, 2-0.
Because there's no away goals.
But,
yeah.
But third final since he arrived a year ago. Obviously, FA Cup that he lost, Champions League that he won, and then this one. He's never lost a semi-final before. It doesn't mean that he's won all the finals then that he went on to play, but never ever lost a semi-final, which is a pretty good record, to be fair.
I think Jose Mourinho hadn't lost a semi-final for like the first 10 years of his career.
Yeah, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has only won one of all the semi-finals.
Yeah. Steven Gerrard's never lost a semi-final. Actually, maybe he has in Scotland. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Antonio Conte keeps saying he's respectful to sticking with Spurs, respectful of the club when it comes to transfers. Gab, what does that mean?
I think he's biting his tongue.
Yeah.
He's like,
What? This is the 13th. No one has arrived yet.
So look, my understanding is that obviously, we've had this in the past where with Conte demanding transfers. We know the story. But Conte's not an idiot. Conte knew what Tottenham's situation was going in. He knew who Daniel Levy was. He had Fabio Paratici at the club who could tell him the situation. I think, obviously, he wants to bring in players. I think people made a big deal about the wing backs. I think he's thinking more a center back and a central midfielder and a reserve striker. I think that would be his wish list. But above all, what he wants most of all, and I think should be the priority, although I'm not sure he can get an answer, is what does Harry Kane want to do? Is Harry Kane going to leave? Is he going to leave in January? Is he going to leave in the summer? Is he recommitted? I think it's very difficult for Spurs to plan anything until they know what happens there. And so I have a bit of sympathy for Daniel Levy here.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.